Keywords and hashtags are dominating on conversation. If you use Twitter, you probably know what hashtags are. You'll use hashtags to see what everybody in the world is talking about. If you are a social media platform user such as Instagram or TikTok, you use keywords or hashtags to find out trending topics, to find out trending videos. There are literally websites out there that will help you to find out these trending keywords or hashtags so that you can sell your product better. There are companies who will use these hashtags or trending topics to understand customer behavior, to understand what a customer is interested in. Think about it for just a second. Wouldn't it be amazing to have a similar analysis in your Salesforce instance? Wouldn't it be awesome to understand what your customers are looking for, to get that granular level of details, to understand keywords and hashtags in your organization? If this sounds interesting, in this video, I'm going to show you how to do that keyword analysis in your Salesforce instance using my favorite platform, Tableau CRM. So keep watching. Here's the use case that we have. My service manager can identify number of cases by geography or even by product category. She now wants to understand what users are searching for so that she can understand their pain points better. She has identified case subject field for keyword analysis. So let's see how we can solve this problem. So step one is always going to be bringing data into recipes. Once we bring the data, the second step would be to split the case object or the case subject into its individual columns. Third is going to be combining that information into a single column so that we can get all keywords into one single column. And then finally, we'll generate heat map. And this will help you. So here's a data structure. So to my left is how the table structure will be when we see this in recipe. So we'll have case subject, and within case subject we'll have restart failure and product failures. We will split this into two columns. So in column 1 we'll have restart, in column 2 we'll have failure, again column 1 product, column 2 failure. Then we will combine all of this into one column. So we'll have restart, failure, product, failure, and the reason we are doing that is so that we can get a word count. So as you can see, failure appears twice, product appears once, restart appears once. So a user is using failure keyword more often, and that's something that the service manager would want to focus on. So let's see how we build that in recipes. I've logged into my Salesforce instance and I have created a recipe. So step one is going to add input data. So I'm going to click here and select cases. Let's do this. I don't need all fields, I only need subject, so I'm going to select subject, click on next. So in step 2, I need to transform this so that I can split case subject into its individual columns. So I'm going to, this column is already selected, so I'm going to select this. We know our delimiter here is space, which is this. Let's call this keyword 1, let's call it keyword 2 to be split. So we'll have to do it multiple times, but I'll walk you through the split process. So when I did that, as you can see, the first keyword, how I would turbine bill customer please, this is part of my keyword 1. Now I can do the same thing for keyword 2. So I'm going to select keyword 2, not substring, sorry, click on split. I'm going to call it keyword 2 and I'm going to call it just keyword 3 to be split. Okay. Oops, let's see what happened here. Oh, we need to change the delimiter. So this should be space and apply. And there we go. We have all the keywords. So I had to perform multiple splits, as you can see on the left of my screen, and I found about 9 keyword splits, right? So what I need to do now is I need to drop few columns. So I'm going to select columns that I need to drop because this was then split into keyword 2 and the remaining portion I became a partner became keyword 3, we did the split again, and I came in keyword 3 and so on. So we don't need the columns where there are multiple keywords here. So I'm going to select this, 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 and we know this is the last column, so let's not keep that. Click on drop column, apply. All right, so now you can see all these columns have just one word in there. And let me actually change the attribute of this particular column and call it keyword 9. Awesome. So this completes our step 2. Now what we need to do is we need to put all these columns, we need to pivot this so that all these keywords are in one column. Actually, I also need to drop this subject because we don't need subject anymore. So I'm going to go here and drop subject as well. This is perfect. This is exactly the structure that I was looking for. So in step 3, what we need to do is we need to combine all these keywords into one column. So let's see how we can do that. So first step is I'm going to click here and I am going to click on transform, and I'm going to call it keyword 1, and you'll see why. Dropping all other columns. And then I'm going to drop all other columns. Okay. Drop columns, apply. Now I'm going to do transform. I'm going to call it keyword 2, dropping all other columns, apply, and let's do this. So I'm just keeping keyword 2 here and then dropping everything else. Okay. And one step that we forgot as part of keyword 1 transform node is let's also rename this. So I'm going to call it, let's just say keyword, apply, and I'm going to do the same thing here. Keyword, awesome. And I'll have to do this 9 times because we need 9 individual columns for keywords, because eventually we want to append it. Okay, so I have 9 nodes here. For example, keyword 3, all other nodes have been dropped. All other columns, keyword 1, keyword 2. I've retained keyword 3. From keyword 4 to keyword 9, I've dropped all of these columns. So as you can see, each of these nodes will only have one column. Now, finally, what do we need to do? We just need to append this so that all these keywords are part of one column. So very simple process. Go here. Oops. Go here. Click on append. It's going to give you a preview. Yep, this looks good. Click on apply. All right, so I've appended the information into one column. So we have 9 append nodes. So there you see, everything is in one column. Now, this step is completely optional, but what I want to do is I want to filter out unnecessary information. So I want to go to keyword and I want to remove these things, 1750, 2, 4, I don't know why do we have that, right? So it does not equal. So I'm just going to clear out some information. I'm just going to eyeball it. If I see any prepositions like do, does, from, I don't need that. So I've opened the keyword analysis dataset and let's generate the chart. So I'm going to go here and select the tree map and I want segment as keyword. This is looking nice. So now I'm going to select filters, count of rows is greater than, let's say greater than 2. That way we can eliminate some of the noise. Apply. Now, this looks good. Okay, so let's evaluate the data. These are the keywords that the users are searching for. So the user is searching for how, they're searching for orders, they're looking for help, question here again, right? Orders, invoice. So if I'm a service manager, I would write a lot of how-to articles, because as you can see, there's a lot of cases that start with how, a lot of cases that have keywords such as questions, question here, can, please, need, help, and so on. So these kind of knowledge articles will certainly help to bring down your cases. You also have a lot of questions on orders, right? So you have orders, you have questions on invoices, so again, questions on billing. So maybe these are some of the things that you can solve using knowledge articles, or assist customers using chat, or even assist customers using Einstein bot. So as you can see, it was very easy to build this keyword analysis using recipes. We did not write a single line of code, right? So we just built recipes, we split the case descriptions into multiple columns, we appended the information, and then finally we can get this chart. So I hope you find this useful. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, and do not forget to subscribe and share this video with your colleagues. I'll see you in the next video.